welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Mary Agnes Moroney. Mary was last seen in Chicago, Illinois on May 15, 1930. She lived with her younger sister and her parents Michael and Catherine Moroney in the 5200 block of Wentworth Avenue. Catherine was pregnant and the family was destitute. Michael posted an advertisement in a social service column in the newspaper seeking help for his family. On May 14th, a woman calling herself Julia Otis came to the family residence and said she was sent by a social worker named Mrs. Henderson and offered to assist them. She spent some time with Mary's family and gave them groceries. She offered to take Mary to California with her for a few weeks, but Catherine refused. Otis returned the next day with money and gifts for the family, including more food and some clothing for the baby Catherine was expecting. She offered to take Mary shopping for new clothing and shoes, and her parents permitted her to go. Otis left the residence with Mary and walked down the street. Neither of them were ever seen again. The next day, on May 16th, the Moroney family got a letter from Julia Otis stating, "Please don't be alarmed. I have taken your little girl to California with me. I have hired a special nurse to care for her. We'll be back in 2 months. By that time, you will be on your feet again and will be able to care for her. She didn't even cry a bit. She is outfitted like a princess. In the meantime, I'll help all I can to get you on your feet. Don't worry about her or anything else. When you get this letter, we'll be on our way already. As ever, Julia Otis." Then, 2 weeks after the kidnapping, a second letter, this time from an Alice Henderson, showed up. The letter stated that Otis was her cousin and that she was love-hungry because her own husband and baby had died the year before. Henderson, or Otis, never wrote the Moroneys again. Authorities stated the letters from her and Otis appeared to be in the same handwriting. So far, since her disappearance, there have been 2 possibilities. In July 1931, an elder Native American woman named Martha Thompson was found pushing a cart to join a circus. The cart contained a blonde-haired, blue-eyed 3-year-old girl that matched Mary Agnes's description. Thompson maintained that the girl was abandoned by her mother, Florence Fuller, and begged to be allowed to keep her. The Moroneys did not identify the little girl as Mary Agnes. Then in 1952, a 24-year-old housewife called Mary McClellan came forward, claiming that by looking at photos of Mary Agnes's siblings, 6 more were born after her kidnapping, she suspected she was Mary Agnes. She had been adopted within a year of Mary Agnes's disappearance by Charles and Nora Beck. Dr. Krause, after studying and comparing her dental cast, named her as one of the family. Her skull and blood showed she was a Moroney, and her mother claimed to recognize her. An aging physician named Dr. E.W. Merrithew, however, stated that he delivered McClellan to an unknown mother on November 17, 1927, and that her mother provided a baby picture of her daughter dating from 1928, which proved she had been adopted 2 years before the Moroney abduction. Furthermore, Mary Agnes underwent an operation for a ruptured navel, but McClellan did not have the scar Mary Agnes had at the time of her disappearance. Further DNA testing proved she was not Mary Agnes. Mary McClellan passed away in 2005. To this day, the Moroney kidnapping remains unsolved. Will you be the missing link to help solve this case?